Hello everyone, welcome to your day 9 of the 14-day job search campaign. Our topic today is also on networking, but slightly different from yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about networking starts with people we already know. Did you do your homework? To contact at least 5 people you know and ask for career advice. Today, we're going to take it from there and expand than just the people we already know. Especially, how can we network while we're staying at home? Quick recap. Every day I post one short video covering one aspect of job searching. Then you can download the checklist, do your homework for the day, and join us on the LinkedIn group called Connected Job Seekers. So how do we expand our network beyond just the people we already know? Before we do any networking, 2 questions we need to ask ourselves. Number 1, who do we definitely need to know? And number 2, for what reason? Well, yesterday we talked about we are comfortable with people we already know. So when we reached out to them, we asked them for career advice, job searching tips, and possibly referrals. From there, we expand. Yesterday, I was talking to a lady who just moved to our province. She's an engineer with a couple of years of experience under her belt. She wanted to get my opinion on where she can start. Well, I suggested the same thing as I suggested to all of you. Start with the people you already know, and then expand from there. I also suggested her to check out our province engineering association. For those of you who belong to any professional associations, whether it's for work or for hobby or for volunteer, by all means, reach out, become a member. Join their events, join their training. Many of those training and events are now online and tend to be free. Professional associations or designation associations also give members access to their publications, so you keep your knowledge up to date. And best of all, become a volunteer with them or become a board member. These will be really fast and easy ways for you to get hold of a large group of audience who are in your occupation. I get it. Life gets busy, so we move on. There were many great people we got to know and had worked with, but we lost in touch throughout the years. Now we're at home, have a bit more time on our hand. This is a great opportunity to catch up, reach out with these people that you have lost contact with. And I have also set a goal for myself is that every day I'm sending out an email or text message or a LinkedIn message to 3 people who I have lost contact with through the last couple of months or years. During this pandemic situation, it's really critical for people to know that you care about them. And a lot of people who are in self-isolation, they may feel very lonely. So if you reached out, not just as a friendly professional gesture, it also is about building that human relationship. And best of all, if you check on their LinkedIn profile, if they have been working in a company or industry that you're interested, by all means, use this opportunity to chat with them, ask them questions, and potentially referrals. Remember yesterday, we talked about that more than 70% of the jobs are actually not posted through the traditional job boards. So how do we get hold of this information? Through referrals, networking, in other words. And nowadays, if you just do a Google search or search on Eventbrite based on the city that you live in, there are tons of opportunities, information about events or training opportunities that you can go to. I have also received quite a few invitations through my LinkedIn profile that there are organizations building up these webinars or events, and they're hoping to have their connections join them. And these events and training tend to be free. Last week, I participated in this cool event with at least 50 people in one room. And so you would think, well, how can you talk 50 people at once? So the host broke us into virtual breakout rooms throughout the event. So at any given time, I got to know 3 to 4 people in my breakout room. And so we got to know each other quite well. We exchanged contact information so we could follow up after the event. It was very cool. And I conducted my business just as usual. And on top of that, I also suggest those those of you who have years of experience or some kind of hobbies that you turn into an expertise, by all means, host your own training or events and teach people something new. This will be a great opportunity for you to get a hold of a wide range of audience all at once. And guess what? When people believe in what you have to offer, they tend to come back to you and even refer you to other opportunities. Interestingly enough, in the last couple of years, I have referred many people to different business opportunities, friendship, as well as job opportunities. Of course, these are people that I got to know throughout the years and who I trust. One person I met at yoga class, we attended yoga classes together for a couple of years, and there was a great opportunity come along. I got to know her really well, so I referred her. A client of mine, he was giving reference for one of his colleagues to a company, and this company HR person talked to my client and felt that he was very professional over the phone and has great knowledge, offered him an interview opportunity at this company. Isn't that interesting? Networking happens every day, can happen anywhere. Now it's just in a different format. So let's talk about establishing your online presence. Why not take this opportunity to learn something new about building your profile, whether it's LinkedIn or Twitter or other forms of social media that can give you that access to other people very quickly and very cheap. Write your own blog, create your own video resume, create your own video blog, vlog, right? And also you can do a podcast, create your podcast, interview a few people, share something you know that other people would appreciate. Those are all great opportunities for you to build your online. I've also seen people who take opportunity during this time. I've also seen people who take this opportunity to learn how to build their own business, whether it's e-commerce, affiliate marketing, developing a software, a website, all of these great things. Take advantage of this time and build your online presence. And don't forget to join us at a LinkedIn group called Connected Job Seekers. Participate, share, ask questions, and eventually you will achieve what you want to achieve. One final tip, networking is like building any human relationships. It's always two-way stream. It's not always about receiving, but it's also about giving. 2 years ago, I met this young lady, very smart, very friendly professional. She reached out to me, wanted to ask some advice about her career choice and growth. She knew I was very busy, didn't want to take advantage of my time. In exchange, she volunteered to edit my websites, as well as volunteered to man my company's booth at an event later on. I got to know her really well during that event, and I introduced her to 2 other potential employers right there. That's the power of networking. So now you can download the checklist at the website and start contacting industry people who you need to know. Who can give you that referral opportunity? Who can give you that information about institution for training or for a job or for the market or for the industry? So ask yourself, who do I need to be connected with and why? Want to learn more about networking, both as a job seeker as well as a professional once you got into a job? Check it out, 20 online training modules for the job seekers with comprehensive information, just 20 minutes each episode. You can also hire us for more of your job search consulting needs. And don't forget, build connections before you actually need it. Talk to you tomorrow.